Questions for Brad?
Carol Bourget, PHNX Sports. Good to see you, and congrats on the Beal Center over the summer.
Thank you.
I just wanted to get your thoughts, because I know last year you had to wear a number of hats for the Suns, take on point guard roles, primary defensive roles. I'm just curious, now that you guys have more traditional point guards, what do you kind of envision your role looking like this season as opposed to last?
I can definitely go back to being Brad we all have hoped. But I'm excited for it for sure. I mean, still gonna have some ball handling responsibilities, but obviously not being the focal primary point guard, which helps all of us. It's helped me, helps Book, helps Kay, helps Grayson, helps all of us, because now we can go back to being our traditional roles and we can flourish in, what we've done well and got us to this point in our careers.
Brad, Dwayne Rankin, Arizona Republic. Good to see you.
Baby?
Yes, sir. Wanted to ask about the three-guard look, and there were times last year you were guarding Zion, you were guarding much bigger guys. When I'm thinking three-guard, that could be more of a possibility again. So how do you feel about that lineup on the defensive end?
I mean, we also got a guard. That's still a focal point of our team coming into the year. It's definitely high on our priority list, and we understand that that's still something that we need to do at a high level in order to be a championship caliber team. So I'm still willing to take on those challenges. I've lost a little weight, so I'm not as probably big as guarding Zion. But if that's what the mission calls for, I'm always signing up for it.
Brad, Kellen Olson, Arizona Sports back here. Good to see you, man.
How you doing, bro?
When you look at last year and the stretches that you had, you were starting to put some things together, and then the injuries just kept coming up. How nice was a reset this summer for you to kind of look at all the positives you were able to take from that? Because I know last year was extremely frustrating for you.
Yeah, I mean, I feel ecstatic right now. I'm super excited. Like you said, just to be able to, for me, have a good summer, just to be able to mentally clear last year. Like you said, it was a whirlwind, new environment, trying to fit in, get hurt, trying to fit in still, get hurt again, still trying to fit in. So it's like I never really got off to a good start. Now I get to do that, So everybody's acclimated with each other, so we're past that phase. And now we can just hit the ground running. We have a good coach, a good new system, and there's a new energy, so it's good for everybody.
Hey, Brad, Jordan Spurgeon, Sports 360 AZ. Doubling down on that, too, obviously, last year, the ups, the downs, all of it. What do you think you learned about yourself, if you've had time to reflect on that this summer, or maybe how you changed, or how you just navigated that whole situation?
The biggest thing is I kind of challenged myself, right? Like this summer, I evaluate the year like we always do. One thing I didn't do, and it's my main focus and goal this year, is have fun. Have fun, right? The whole year, like Kay just said, like I'm frustrated, you're trying to play catch up, you're trying to prove that you want to be on the team, prove that you want to be on the floor, and you just never can really get 2 feet on the ground. So now it's me. I have those 2 feet on the ground. I have no excuses. I'm very healthy going into a year on an unbelievable team. Enjoy that, Enjoy being where I am. Enjoy this unbelievable situation I'm in, the opportunity we have at stake, and just enjoy it, man. Just have fun with it.
Greg Moore, Arizona Republic, good to see you. Like they mentioned earlier, you had to do a lot of different stuff last year. Do you have a clearer sense of what your role is this year? And are you willing to do anything the team might ask you should the need arise?
100%. It still remains the same. I'm always going to be that player of team first. What do we need to do to win? That's always priority number one. I'm blessed now and happy that we're built in a way to where I don't have to take on a lot of those roles that I did last year. And I can just focus on being Brad. Like I can be aggressive. I can look to score. I can just be who you guys know me to be. But I'm still going to be, having to probably play make sometimes. Maybe in the second group, whatever the lineup may look like. There's still going to be times in which I may have to do things that I'm not accustomed to doing or whatever, but we're all going to be put in those positions. So we got a good, environment, I guess, a good feel of it last year. So I think we can know what to expect moving forward, but it's good to know that we don't have to start off in that position like we did last year.
You also mentioned that having fun. What's that look like for you? I noticed that around sports. Thank you.
sports, man, is such a big business. You sometimes wonder, are guys having fun?
Yeah.
What does that look like for you specifically?
Oh man, like it's obviously playing with passion, right? It's playing with passion, but then just being in the moment, right? Being joyful, seeing a smile. Like a lot of times people mistake, smile and being, serious, but it's a game, right? We have the best job in the world, and I feel like all athletes, we have the best job in the world. Like we get to do something we've been doing since we were kids, and now we get compensated for it. And I think the compensation part, obviously, we get stuck in the business aspect of it, and we become super goal-driven, and we want to do this. And those are all great things, but that's not what you played when you were 6. That's not what you played when you were 7. What drove you up to the point of where you are now? So it's kind of getting back to those roots a little bit, and finding another level of motivation to keep going. Right.
Dana Scott, Arizona Republic. How do you feel is impactful for having a guy like Bull coming back and playing that role, even though he didn't play much in the playoffs last season, and also Grayson if he's possibly moved to the second unit?
I think it speaks volumes. It speaks on the trust that Josh and James have in him, and then the development that Bud, could see in him as well. And Bo did tremendous things for us. We all seen it. His ability to be able to space the floor, impact rebounding, impact alter shots at the rim, but also put it on the floor and be versatile. Really helped us. His size and his ability at the rim. Nobody else has that. So. We thrived in those situations. We want to continue to encourage him. He's gotten light years better in the summer. He's gotten a lot stronger. So I'm excited for what he can do. And obviously Grayson, it doesn't matter if Grayson's a starter, if he's coming in, he's going to be Grayson at all times, and we need him to do that. And I'm sure he'll adjust well no matter what the lineup may be.
Hey, Brad. Shane on Forbes. Seems like a common theme from Bud and James earlier was getting up a lot more threes this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just wondering, how prepared are you, Devin and Kevin, as the leaders to take the onus and take more of those threes, considering you're mid-range heavy guys?
Well, we don't have a choice. So, Coach Bud pulled me in his office the other day and showed me like 5 or 6 clips of me literally passing up threes and like driving into defenses and turning the ball over, driving into defenses and shooting a long two. It's like just shoot the three, and it's it's going to be tough because Kay and Book, like they are 60-70% shooters, from the two. So we're going to continue to live with a lot of those. But when you see the championship teams, like they are first, second, third in attempts and makes and percentage. So in order for us to be in that race, we gotta start shooting.
Last one for Brad.
Hey Bradley, Hayden Silva with Clutch Points. Nice to meet you, sir. With the signings of Tyus and Monte, you got 2 guys that can really handle the ball well, run the offense. For you, just as a natural scorer, how does it make you feel knowing that you've got 2 guys that are looking to get you the ball at all times?
Man, I'm all smiles, just cheesing. I'm just kidding. No, it's exciting though, man. Like I get to be a 2 guard, get to be a combo guard, which is what I was for 12 years of my career, and continue to thrive in that role, man. And I'm just super excited with the team we have. Like granted, having Tyus and Monte, helps everybody. It doesn't just help me, So I'm excited that I get to, be Brad. That's all.